"Hey doctors," or really anyone who might understand. I just made this Reddit account to ask for help. I didn't know where else to go. I tried Googling some things, but it just made me more confused and anxious. This felt like the safest way to talk about it without anyone finding out. I'm a 15-year-old girl. I live in the US. I'm 5 feet tall and weigh about 82 pounds. I take Keppra, hydroxychloroquine, and Adderall, all prescribed. My doctors say I have epilepsy, undifferentiated connective tissue disorder, and ADHD. At least, that's what's in my medical chart. But I don't know how much of that is actually real anymore. It all started 5 years ago. I had a seizure on a school field trip. I was in 5th grade. It was terrifying. A bunch of kids saw it. They took me to the hospital, but doctors never found an obvious cause. That moment changed everything. My mom has always been intense, like really intense, whenever I got sick. Before that seizure, she'd already take me to the doctor for every single cold. But after that seizure, it was like something snapped. She became obsessed with the idea that something was seriously wrong with me. She'd talk about rare diseases, scary diagnoses, and worst-case scenarios all the time. First, I believed her. She was so sure. She made it sound like I was just forgetting things, or having seizures without even knowing it. If I said I didn't feel anything, she'd say, "That's because it was a silent seizure. You're just out of it again. You're not aware when it happens." It got to the point where I didn't even trust my own body anymore. But over the years, I started noticing little things that didn't add up. For example, she'd say I had a fever, but I felt totally fine. She'd give me Tylenol just in case, and then tell doctors I'd had a high fever at home. She'd say it must have gone down because of the meds. She started doing this weird thing before cardiology appointments. She'd hand me cold medicine and say, "You sound a little sniffly. Take this." But now I'm realizing that cold meds raise your heart rate. So if my heart rate spiked at the appointment, it looked like something was wrong. But it wasn't real. She also says things like, "Your joints look swollen today. You're walking weird. You seem lightheaded. You should sit down." And she takes pictures. She angles the camera to make things look worse than they are. Like the time I bruised really badly after playing on a big inflatable water slide. I'd taken ibuprofen for joint pain earlier, which I didn't even really feel. She told the doctor that I was covered in bruises for no reason. They gave me a full leukemia workup. She even told people, "We think it's leukemia. She probably has it." I was scared, until I realized I knew exactly why I had those bruises. But I kept my mouth shut. Why? 'Cause she said things like, "Normal kids don't bruise like that. Something is wrong with you." And I believed her. Or at least, I was too scared to say she might be wrong. Now it's been 5 years. I've spent so much time in hospitals and clinics. So many tests. So many medications. And I'm exhausted. I don't want to take these meds anymore. They mess with my mood. They make me sick to my stomach. I feel tired, sad, and angry all the time. I want to hang out with my friends. I want to be a normal teen. But every week there's another appointment. Another new symptom my mom has noticed. Another doctor looking at me like I'm fragile. And honestly, feel fine. The scariest part is, I let it go on this long. It's not just my mom anymore. It's in my medical file. I'm scared that if I say something now, doctors will think I'm making it all up. Or that I'll be labeled as non-compliant. What if I really do get sick someday? What if nobody believes me? What if I've already ruined my medical care forever? I know I had one seizure when I was 10. That's real, there were witnesses. But everything after that feels like a blur. I had a high ANA, 1:160, which can mean autoimmune issues. But I'm starting to think the rest, the POTS, the EDS, the connective tissue stuff might not be real. Or at least, not the way she describes it. It's like she wants me to be sick. Not because she hates me, I think she loves me. But something about how she shows that love feels really wrong. I don't know what to do. I have a cardiology appointment this Thursday. I want to tell them. I want to say, hey, maybe this isn't all real. But I'm terrified. What if I'm wrong? What if they call my mom in? What if I ruin everything? I just want my life back. I don't want to be in this cycle anymore. Also, I know my BMI is low. I don't eat much. I'm working on it. But I can't even tell if that's me. Or just another thing my mom's shaped. Please, someone help me figure this out.